Welcome back, guys. It's me again, TechDoff, and today's video I wanted to share with you my few experiences I've had so far with this custom EVGA power cable set. I opted for it in the white color, and I'll tell you guys what I think and if I think it's worth your hard-earned money. So let's get right into it, shall we? Okay, so for this review, I figured we'd start off with the packaging and presentation sort of thing before we actually get into the is it worth it type of spot. So to start, I actually was a little disappointed. You're really not getting much in terms of presentation or packaging. It's just a plain brownish white cardboard box with cables in the box in plastic bags, which was kind of disappointing compared to when you get your OEM cables. When you buy the EVGA power supply, you get these nice little Velcro bags, some nice EVGA branding there. And it helps a little bit to justify the cost. I know some people don't really want to pay the extra money and would just prefer they all come in plastic bags at a lower price, which was nice considering these cables were only $90 as opposed to alternatives like Cable Mod, and there are a couple other choices too, but they're usually about $120, $130, at least at the time of making this video, as opposed to the $90 I paid for this. So it was an OEM fit. I went for it. Probably better in terms of, you'd probably have a better case in terms of a warranty claim if you say, hey, I'm using your cables, fix my power supply, should something go wrong, but that shouldn't happen. In terms of the quality of the cables themselves, here I got one right here. This is a SATA cable. Very flexible, very easy to train. Maybe not as flexible as I originally thought they would be when I took them out of the box, but after only being in my system for a couple days now, they're actually starting to train very well, as opposed to, see if I have it here. This is the 24-pin cable OEM from the original cable set, and as you can see, it's still pretty stuck in its packaged form, I guess would be a good way to say it. And it had been in my system for over a year now, and it still hasn't really hasn't been trained very well. And I'll show you the one in my system here in just a second. It's already starting to get trained and behave a little bit better, but I don't know. It's just, it handles sharp curves a lot better, especially with the 8-pin cable. The 8-pin cable in my bag would take like a really, really wide turn because these cables are so thick and just doesn't handle turns very well as opposed to these. You can see they can handle much sharper bends. A lot of these you're probably going to want some zip ties or cable combs. I use zip ties personally, but the material isn't really like a fabric. Like it feels more like a plasticky type material. It's kind of hard to explain. I know Cable Mod uses like a fabric, so if you're into that, go with them. Don't go with EVGA, but I was okay with this. I think it looks really nice. I'll show you here in a second. It glows really well. If you have lights in your case, it'll look really, really nice. But it handles curves really well. Trains. They give you plenty of cables in the box. I'll list them on screen here for you in case you were wondering with the set that I got. And I'll have a link to it in the description as well if you're interested. And it comes in other colors too, other than just white. But I like the clean look of the white, so that's what I went for. But in terms of value for your money, I can't really say it's worth it in that sense. I mean, it's just purely aesthetic. You're not really getting anything out of it. It's, if you either care about aesthetics or you don't, I guess, when it comes to your PC. I mean, I obviously do. I've said it in many of my videos in the past, but I know a lot of you probably don't really care what it looks like as long as it's powerful and does what you need it to do. Then, well, then all power to you, but I'm a bit of an aesthetics freak, if you guys haven't noticed by now. But for 90 bucks, would I buy it again? Yeah, I guess I would. I stare at my case all the time. You can probably see a little bit of the cables peeking out over there. It's literally right next to my head when I'm using my computer, so I appreciate it. I'm not really sure if there's really a middle of the road type of stance on this from all the friends I've talked to, people I've talked to. It's either you care or you don't about aesthetics, so that can probably answer your question if this product is right for you. But guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this video. If you have custom cables, if you think they're worth it, if you even try sleeving them yourself, great. Save yourself some money. Do a hell of a lot better job than these OEM ones do. But let me know what you think in the comments, guys. If you have questions, please ask, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. I appreciate you watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. So thanks for watching, guys. Peace.